So we found diamonds last episode. Welcome back to kitchen sink pack. We found more diamonds. Technically, no, we wouldn't even have enough for the actual thing. We'd have 9. So if we wanted to build the quarry, we would need 11. And the quarry's not even worth it, so... that's why I didn't bother making the quarry. But I did say I would try to make the quarry, but it's not worth it because it just gives you a bunch of stone and stuff. Really. The main mining methods are excavator. I feel like excavator would be good. There's a bunch of other ones as well. Excavator, though, is the main one. Excavator, Digiminer, and probably some others. But for now, we'll just be focused on Digiminer, of course, because Digiminer is the best material for, or best tool for digging stuff out of the ground. It is able to dig so much stuff. You just tell it what to dig, and it will dig it. And we are almost to that point where we can make this thing. So, we have enough for the actual things on the edges. We have the ability to make the logistical transporters. The only thing I'm missing is my glass, and I do not know where the glass is. Is the glass in one of these? There's 11 pieces of sand in there. There should be glass in somewhere. I do not know where the glass is. Like, I actually do not know. Is it in one of these bins, or did I have it on me like some point I died or something? I don't think that happened. I don't know where it's at, but yeah, we'll just make some more glass. I think I might have used it all actually. That could have happened. It probably would have happened. So we have our chests in here. We have that. We just need one piece of glass to make our security chest. And this is the security chest is done. You will now need to make 2 pistons for the actual thingies. We're going to make the actual logistical sorter thingies, now logistical transfer. I don't know what they're called, but they're logistical thingies. Alright, so they're logistical things, and they require these guys and more iron. And we can smelt up the iron in the furnace or smelter. Oh, I made glass in there, actually. I have no clue why I made the glass on the thing, but who cares. Shove in all of this iron powder. And all of this iron powder. Okay, actually, let's go check it out. Maybe it was something good. Yeah, I hope it was something good, actually. Probably would be nice if it was good. It is just nothing. It's just... You kidding me? This is actually just rubbish. And this meteor does not even look good. Do not step on it, it will burn you. Alright, so all of the actual iron is being casted out into this thing. So once this iron is done being casted out, we'll be able to make like a dozen of these things. But we do not need to make a bunch of these things. We just need to make 2. So here we have... We need to make 2. We need to make circuits for these as well. And we need circuits for the actual... Yes, we need 1 circuit for the device. So that's why we need 4 circuits. We need 1 for the security chest, 1 for the each of these, and 1 for the actual thing itself. So that means that all I need now is just to make these guys and it's done. Except for, I do need to make a bunch of other stuff as well. But we'll get to that in a second. We'll have to make osmium today, for the osmium compressor. So this is done. And then we can just put those into here, because that is what we need for that. Then we need to make a rabbit, which is made with 4 of these. They're done. Brilliant. Okay, now I can take these guys over to here. And I can start working on the rabbit. And that means I need 6 gold. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then just do this. And I have those things for the rabbit. The rabbit also needs atomic alloy, refined obsidian. So stuff I do not have right now. So we'll make that right now. To make the refined obsidian, you'll need osmium ingots. And the other thing, the machine for it. So osmium compressor. There's also the arc furnace method, which bypasses the need for osmium. How do you make an arc furnace? I want to go with the arc furnace method. What does the osmium compressor need? Osmium compressor is going to be cheap. Let's go with the osmium compressor because it's just cheaper. I think it will cost all of my buckets, which is not fine. I would say it was fine, but no, it's not fine. That is not fine with me. I do not want it to cost all my buckets. I do not want that kind of thing. So I should have all the stuff for making this in here. I will just place in glass. Surround it with steel. And this will make the actual outside of the thing. Perfect. And I need actually some of these. And that will make our actual thing. Yes. There we go. We've made the thing. We now need to make the other thing. Wait, I didn't make this. Oh wait, I need to make the actual machine for making osmium. Duh. That's why I made it. I might as well make another one as well for the actual machine itself. So we'll save that one for the machine. This one we'll use for osmium compressor. And this will go in the center of the thing, making the osmium compressor. So, osmium compressor. What do you need for osmium compressor? Because I think the osmium compressor needs, it just needs, what does it need? Tell me what you need. Oh, it just needs 4 of those, and then it needs 8 of them, technically. So I only need 8 iron ingots for it. While we're getting the 8 iron ingots, I can actually have 2 of these guys getting processed into the circuits for it. I do not need 3 circuits for it, I just need 2. And then that will save us 24 osmium, 20 steel, 5 gold. So now we're basically safe on those materials. Those materials are going to be there for a while. And now I have all my iron, so this will make all of what we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I said 8. Drop it in. Boom. What else do we need to throw out? Because I think it needs something in the corners. Oh, okay. It needs those and these. Oh, it doesn't need a steel ingot. Okay, so we're not going to be safe on our steel, but we'll be fine. Because you only need 1 extra steel for this. And then we'll need 2 of these guys. The rest of them can stay. Which means we got extra diamonds last episode. Because, I mean, why not? We always are running out of them anyway. We might as well mine extra. So that will do. I need a 3rd crafting table for this. That's what I'm realizing. Right, so I need to grab all of these out. Okay. Alright, so the mechanism machine is almost done. We just need to make a few more of those. But while we're waiting, we can just put in the steel casing. We need to store the steel casing in the assembly bin for the actual machine itself. Into here. I believe we need 2 of these. 1 atomic alloy for this guy. Goes in the center. Perfect. We have the rabbit. Done, basically. We just need the osmium compressor, and then it's done. Oh, we'll need to use osmium for this part after we get it done. So technically, osmium is not safe as well. We'll also be using that, but we won't run out of it because, I mean, what I'm saying by not safe is that it's safe because it's not being used right now. Anyway, this will actually allow us to output. This guy get energy this way. Configure so I can have the front face be orange as well. Boom. Now he's also getting energy. Nice. So I can now power this guy with the actual osmium and the refined obsidian together, and it'll make the stuff. Which is useful for making very good tools and mechanism, but I don't care about these tools because mechanism tools suck compared to the tools I can make. So, boom. That will make, it needs two osmium ingots for each one. Dang, I will need actually 3 osmium ingots then. Because it uses 2 and then part of the next one. There we go, that should do the trick. That gave us a total of 198. So it uses, for each ingot it uses 1 extra osmium. Which is stupid, but I guess it makes sense. For whatever reason. I don't know why that makes sense. That is actually just stupid. There's no actual reason for that to be the case. We now have a rabbit, which is done. Now I just gotta make the actual teleportation cores, I think, is what I need next. So teleportation cores, they need a diamond for lapis. I've used all the lapis up. I will have to go down and get more lapis. Are you kidding me? Well, this is fine because lapis is actually, I know there's some lapis down here that is really easy to get. So we'll just get the lapis and then we're good. We've finished the actual most overpowered machine in the entirety of mechanism. Like, actually the most ridiculous machine. Here's our lapis. That is more than 4 for each one. That's 35. I mean, if you divide that down into 4 for each one, that will allow us to make a bunch of these. But I do not need a bunch of teleportation. Actually, I could use the teleportation cores later for fluid transposers or whatever. But I don't care about that right now. I really need to make a better entrance to this place because, like, I need a way of getting up and down using this thing. Maybe I'll just dig a giant hole in the ground with, like... Actually, if I had the quarry, I would probably do that and just make a giant shaft into the ground that allows me to get up and down. easily with logs to hold it up. I don't know, it would look cool. Right, so we should have everything we need now for making this thing. We have our 35 lapis. We have some gold. What else does it cost besides lapis, gold, and compressed obsidian thingies? Does it just cost redstone on the actual outside? It costs gold. Oh, I said gold. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't even realize I was saying gold. That it needs gold. But it needs gold, okay. So that's what it needs. It needs lapis, gold, 2 diamonds, and then 2 of these guys, and then it's done. Guys, this is way too easy. And this is why in 1.7.10 version of HBM mod, HBM has nerfed this thing. He actually has it set to default that mechanism compat is enabled for HBM mod. I think. I don't know. Actually, there is an option for mechanism compat, though, in the config. So, I mean, if you want to enjoy a balanced mechanism experience, then you can do that. If you play 1.7.10 HBM mod, you'll be able to enjoy the balanced mechanism experience. Now, how the heck do you build this thing? Oh, I put the rabbit in the wrong place. It's like the one thing I did wrong. And check this out. I now have digital miner, which is able to mine stuff. Which is stupid. It's actually the stupidestly, most stupidly overpowered machine ever. Because guess what? Now I never have to go underground again. All I have to do is say, hey bro, can you give me like 10 stacks of rubbish? And he will do that. He will do that all right. These guys are the item outputs, I believe. These are the energy inputs. So to actually power this guy, we'll need to make a bunch of wind turbines next episode, probably. For now, we'll just use this thing with its own wind turbine, and then we'll see how this goes. It should just hook in. This wind turbine here should do the trick as well to power it. So it's getting power. Is it? Yes, it is. So now it should actually have all the power it needs. Then configure this thing. The radius is set to 10. I wanted to set that to, well, that's fine. Actually, yeah, no, I want the max. The max is 120. I believe, is it 120? Or no, it's 60, I think. So it's 60. Oh. You can only go to 32 on its radius. And for that one, you can set the minimum. We'll set that as 0. Correct. Okay, there we go. So we'll make a new filter. Material. I actually, you need to do item stack, I guess. And then you can just use from this guy, I think. Let's say we want lithium, okay? We want lithium from the ground. And then, check this out. It will now be capable of mining lithium. So if I hit Silk Touch enabled, so this will cost extra energy, but you can enable Silk Touch. And now it is mining lithium out of the ground. It has 246 to mine of them. Yeah, it's very broken. So that's how overpowered this is. I've already got 3 of them. You see, this is the problem, because now I can actually make loads of lithium without any expense. If I want to make lithium, I can just tell it, hey, I need lithium. Or, let's go ahead and try putting in diamonds as an option. Like, you can mine diamond ore out of the ground. Reset. Okay, so config, delete, new filter, item stack, and then we'll just say, hold on, stop bringing up settings. I clicked on the wrong thing. Diamonds, let's say, hold on, can I not drag this in here? Okay, so you cannot drag in something, into this thing. You just have to do that. You can use an OR dictionary, however. So if this thing is actually telling us the OR dictionary, because warp drive mod is not actually... I just want to tell you all, because if you want to play warp drive mod with GTC EU, you need to go in the config and disable the actual warp drive tooltips, because it gives you those. So OR diamonds. Now see this, it will mine those. And now I can actually just mine diamonds out of the ground. 35 diamonds. See how rare they are? That's why I have not found any, because there's only 35 of them in the ground. But now I have infinite diamonds. This is broken. It's like creative mode, but not as creative. It's just broke. It's dumb. But it does cost a lot of energy to do this, and so, I mean, it would be expensive to run. It's not balanced in any way. Even if you had... I mean, honestly... Let's be real here. If you want to make a mining machine, you should do it the way that is the best. Like, have just a vein. Instead of, and make people have to find the vein, like immersive engineering, or like in HBM 1710, you have to do it like that. That's the best way of making a mining machine. Quarries are kind of overpowered, but not really. But this thing is just broken. And there's really no way of making this not broken. At least in this 112 version, there is not. Unless you're a mod pack developer, then you probably can easily make this not broken for your mod pack if you really want to. But it's still is ridiculously dumb.